I've just arrived here at Bethgellert's camping in the forest site. It's ideally located to access the village of Bethgellert on foot if you want to go out for dinner or fancy doing a little bit of shopping. There's a lot to do in the area, so I've picked up plenty of leaflets as I think I'm going to be kept pretty busy. Plus, of course, I've got something else to do, something quite exciting and challenging. Snowdonia is a popular destination for those with caravans. It's pretty, winding roads take in the most stunning views, but it can be quite difficult to find passing places, so do take your time. Of course, one of the many reasons people come here is to climb Snowdon, and at 1,085 metres, it's not for the faint-hearted. We chose to stay at Bethgellert's camping in the forest site, which allows you to get to Snowdon's Ranger Path in about 10 minutes by car. There's ample parking too opposite the youth hostel, which costs £4 for the day, and this path is suitable for children. But before I tackle the beast that is Snowdon, I want to take a look around the site. This quiet site offers generous, hard-standing pitches and room for tents, but there's plenty for children with a bat detector available to hire at reception and lots to delight those who love nature. I was impressed with the cleanliness of this site, which, given it's a camping and caravanning club, camping in the forest site, is no surprise. The wash blocks are well attended to and accessed via a security code given to you on arrival. There's also a large washing up room, separate laundry room and friendly staff at reception to help you settle in. The shop is well stocked and offering fresh pastries for the morning and pizzas in the evening, ideal for those who have little ones with early bedtimes. Each pitch has hookup and water points are close by. Best of all, there's a train station here, so you can hop on the Welsh Mountain Railway. It's a gloriously vintage way to travel. It's a bit pricey at £35 from Portmeirion to Carnarvon, but offers hot meals on selected services and winds around some very picturesque places. And one child travels free with each paying adult. So it's clear that I'm impressed, but what do the others staying here think?
We've decided to come back here this year because of the freedom of walking. You can walk anywhere. We have a collie who loves to swim, so there's lots of rivers and streams he can swim in. There's walks we can take either easy or hard, like we're going to Snowdon tomorrow. Today we took an easy walk down into the village.
When we came in the site, the first thing we done was filled up with water. That supplies the water for indoors and the toilet. And then we came up to where we are now with electric hookup. Some sites have got electric hookups, which you pay for. Some you please yourself and you don't have to have electric hookups. That's what we like really, because we've got a solar panel on the top and that supplies all the electric.
And if you want to stay somewhere a little smaller, how about Bringlark in Carnarvon? The shop here sells camping equipment and there's plenty of space for children to let off steam. It's ideally placed for visiting all the attractions in the area, including Portmeirion, a real gem. This Italian-style village was built between 1925 and 1976 by Clough Williams Ellis and is still one of the most unique places to visit here. It makes you feel like you have travelled a lot further than Wales.
It's the brainchild of the architect Sir Clough Williams Ellis, who for 20 years had a burning ambition to build a village to show off his architecture, and he came across the site in 1925. He bought it for £20,000 and then he built for 50 years, building the wonderful cottages that we have here now. He called the place, or described the place as his architectural mongrel, because even though he was inspired by a trip to Portofino, the architecture is not Italian, but the colours are very Mediterranean. Snowdonia is a lovely area, very picturesque, and we're quite lucky to be right on the edge of it, so we have the beaches and the mountains. And Snowdonia itself, if you're thinking of coming, then please do, because it's very picturesque and I'm sure you'll enjoy your time here.
But I didn't have much time to see all the attractions. The main reason I chose to come to Wales was to climb Snowdon. Now, I've already climbed it, but I was 5 years old, so I don't really remember. So I'm looking forward to getting up there and seeing the views and perhaps taking a picture or two. Right, better go. Snowdon is the highest mountain in Wales and takes on average 5 hours to climb. There's paths suitable for all abilities, so the family can enjoy it at a pace to suit all of them. We left our cameraman at base camp complaining of tired feet, and we decided to get some footage ourselves. Once you've got to the top, you're rewarded with a modern cafe serving a local speciality, the hoggy. This pasty was first created by Welsh miners, and it's a delicious self-contained meal that will surely help build you up for the descent. It's also a great place to take photos of the seemingly endless views, and if you're lucky, you might hear and spot the Air Force jets that are based nearby. I've just got back to the site now after a really tiring day climbing Snowdon. I must admit though, it was well worthwhile as the views were absolutely stunning. However, my feet are really feeling it now. So the boots are off and I'm about to head back in the van because I've got a really early start in the morning. I'm looking forward to seeing you next time for my next adventure. I hope you'll join me.